Morning everybody, Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave of the day, and today we're using Naked and Smooth from Stirling. Yes, no scent. But we're going to add something. We're adding Stetson. So it's a Stetson shave today. I was like, what do I want to do? I was like, Stetson! Alright. Today we're going to be using the second use of the London Bridge blades with the, well, it's a pre-Vortec razor. I was doing a little bit of research. I was like a while back chatting with Sig. I picked this up off a local. It was like individual selling this and a bunch of other razors. And I got these for like 20 bucks. Yeah. So good price. And I cleaned it all up. It's all polished, nice and shiny. But one thing I noticed that is like when I was putting this together, this thing doesn't have post in this thing. So you got to, it's like line up the head of the razor with the head, so like make sure it's copacetic. So yeah, we'll just see how this thing works out. Never used this one before. Maybe it might be similar to my Star razor, possibly. We'll just see. All right, so how's your day going? Mine is yeah, it's like like everybody says, well, you're doing pretty good when it comes to the pain and everything. Hey, it's been 2 months, your brain starts adjusting to the new normal. It's like we got the shot in the back and it's like fine for a while, then it went downhill for a while, went uphill. It's like just day by day. Right now I feel like I got a bowstring for a leg. It's like tight. Ooh, that smells good. Stetson. With the creaminess of Stirling. I was sent a bunch, I said a while back, I sent stuff to my friend Palmer, who lives in Canada. And he's usually, I think he uses like Parasso and stuff for his shaves. And he used the eucalyptus mint that I sent him that was a Stirling. And he was like, that's really slick. Like, yeah. And I was like, Stirling is the standard when it comes to, I think, the industry now. Yeah. Seems to be working good. Yeah. I think not a bad find for about 10 bucks a pop. And when I was chatting with Sig, he said the handle is a pre-war 1920s, so it was kind of an antique of almost well, if it was made in the 1920s, it's almost 100 years old, like a 90. And the head is about 80 something years old, probably. He's just taking off the fur pretty good. It feels like my Star, I have to say. Light, nimble. And I did notice that Sig, he sent me a picture of, he picked up a Vortec that was still in the, I think, Canadian Vortec. It looked like it was still in the package, never used. Like, wow. Wonder how much that costing. There's a lot of stuff out there just hidden somewhere. You get like your grandfather stuff that they used, and people don't really, the family's like, I wonder if this is worth anything. Just throw it up on eBay and get rid of it, instead of throwing it away nowadays. But which, happened to a lot of people. It's like when their grandfather passed away, there's like, this garbage, just throw it away. That's not use. Not thinking that it was an actual antique that they're using. Yeah, I've said it before. It's like some people just don't appreciate stuff. It's like it's old. It's just throw it away. And then there's other of us that look at stuff and go, "That's an antique. I'd like to get my hands on that." Oh no, suds all over the counter. But yeah, I've always appreciated stuff. Like my grandfather was a collector of stuff. Well, he had basically all kinds of antique tools and lathes and everything. You know, because he had a garage. He was a mechanic, so he had everything that you could think of that was useful back then. Passed away in the mid-70s, but yeah. Then my uncle came in and he just was up, "I'm taking everything," and he threw it all into his garage. Then he ended up moving to, so back before the era of storage units, just threw it in a thing, and it ended up all rusting up. And there's that blade working. I think it might be a great combination of the London Bridge with this thing. And the residual slickness of Stirling is good. It's like I got moisture on the face and it's still just as slick without the lather on top of it. It's a pretty nimble little razor, getting the job done. Yep. I just wonder exactly how old this razor is, because they didn't have date codes on them. You just had a generalization of what it was. I think he said he started making these in late 30s, and then World War II rolled around. Depends on when you consider when World War II started. It might be 1936 if you're in the Pacific, because you know that's when China was invaded by Japan over 1939 when Germany went into Poland. It was a mess. But these things been around. Yeah, I always have my eye out. It's like every day, it's like when I sit down and eat my breakfast, I'll sit there and check the Facebook Marketplace, see what's, what may pop up. And I was like, okay, yeah, I see that one. It's like every once in a while razors and stuff like that will pop up into the Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, okay, I got that razor. So it's like, okay, I don't need that one. Maybe it's a lot of it is what year it may be. That's the only difference. And I got this flare tip. So the flare tip, I think it's 1959. I'll double check the date, because I couldn't read anything is on these things. They were kind of dirty and everything. So I cleaned that one up last night, both of them. And it's like, need get the magnifying glass out and read the fine print, literally. Well, I gotta watch the side. It's got a little bit of overhang on the side of this thing. You gotta watch that. Otherwise, you'll. I touched my ear. It's like many times I've cut the earlobe with a little overhang. So, yeah, if you're local and you got Facebook, check your local area. You never know what pops up. And we got flea markets and stuff. Every once in a while I'll go over. I got this like antique shop, and every time I'll just walk through and see what, if anything is sitting in there. It's not what I'd say a high moving item. And you got yard sales. It's like every once in a while I'm walking along in a yard sale on my walking route when I haven't done a walk since September, but I'll walk by and it's like, hey, you got any razors or anything? And it's like, and sometimes they'll have like your standard cartridge stuff. Like, I'm not interested in that. I'm looking for old stuff. See if there's anything I don't have. That's doing the job. Hear it. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera. But you can hear that swing, swing sound going on. It's pretty efficient. Yeah, a little bit left right there. So, where do you guys go? It's like, anybody here do search around in their local Facebook marketplace? Or, I know eBay is the big one. That's, the go-to if you're looking for new razors. But sometimes you can find a good deal elsewhere. An individual that bought this from me is like, yeah, he has a beard, but he says, I use these razors. I picked them up and used them to trim around my beard area. Like, okay. I told it's like, yeah, I got a shaving channel. Don't know if he'll stop in or say, but I gave him a channel name. Yeah, he had a super speed. It's like late 1940s, early 50s super speed. And today I got one just like it. And I didn't need that one. And they also had a Old Spice shaving mug, the newer ones from the 80s. And I told him, it's like, yeah, I got several of those. And it's like, you do? Like, yeah, I bought them out of the store. Like, I got my grandfather one. I think my grandfather one's got the, you can see up there, the Old Spice shaving cream. I think that's in that one. And I think that's either one. It's like the, Palmolive shaving cream up there. It's either one of them. There's like 3 of them. All right. All right. Not too bad. Let's follow up with some more not Old Spice, but Stetson. There we go. A little bit of balm on the face. There we go. All right, that's the shave of the day. A little cooling. I like my menthol. All right, so the shave of the day is brought to you by Stirling. I've got Stirling Naked and Smooth. So if you want something to be able to use that gives you a little bit of options for what scent you want to have, there you go. And then we had London Bridge, second use, with the pre-Vortec razor. Works pretty good, pretty efficient. All right. Don't forget the affiliate link down below. We'll do a giveaway whenever we get to $20. All right, so that's the shave day, everybody. Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.